Hey guys, how you doing? It's Voodoo here and welcome to episode 42 in my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Emblem editor series. Today we're taking a look at the Relentless Energy drink logo, which has come out absolutely awesome. I wasn't 100% sure I was going to be able to pull this one off, but I managed to do it anyway. We've sort of gone for the main R of the Relentless, and it looks absolutely awesome. Looks awesome on the gun, and as you can see on the player card, looks sweet as. Now here's some of my previous emblem gears, War Rockstar, some of my newer ones, and here's some of the older ones that I can't let go of at the moment, and they're all in the playlist, so feel free to check them out in the playlist link in the description. Anyway, what you do is grab yourself an eye or anything rectangular, whatever you want to do, sort of free scale that down a little bit, and then you want to have that to the left hand side of the horizontal grid line. Then you want to grab yourself a half column, and we're going to add that up to the top left hand corner, and then you want to free scale that just to get that nice and sort of elongated. Then grab yourself a private first class, and then you don't really need to free scale that. All you need to do is just shrink that down just to get that in the right place. Now what I will say at the moment is I do move all this lot up to the top a little bit. It's very easy to do, but if you want to start at the top of the actual box rather than having to move everything up, feel free to do that. It makes it a lot easier. But then grab yourself another sort of eye or rectangle, whatever you want to use, and we're going to connect the left hand side of the R to the right hand part. Job is a good one there. Then what you want to do is you want to grab yourself a flag no wind. Then we're going to do a little bit of free scaling on that just to get that the right sort of shape. Now it took me quite a lot of faffing about to get it how I wanted it, but we got there in the end. And you want to sort of put that just over to the right hand side of the center grid line. So then you want to copy and paste the flag no wind. You can see I'm just lining it up to get it nice and sort of straight, and put that one down the bottom. Grab myself another eye, or you can use a rectangle, doesn't matter, because you can free scale it, and just we're going to join up the two flag no winds. That's going to be the R. Now you can see there that like that downward sweeping part of the R is a bit too short. That's why I had to move the whole lot up and make it sort of like a little bit longer. So then you want to grab yourself a ninja star, and you want to just sort of like free scale that, just make it a little bit squashed, and then you can add that at the bottom of the left hand side of the art. There you can see I'm just moving everything up. It's really easy just to move it up anyway, so if you have started and put it a little bit low, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, as always guys, if you enjoy this emblem, please hit the like button. Helps me out a lot, really does sort of encourage me to make more cool emblems for you. And also remember if you want to leave any sort of descriptions of emblems you want to see, leave them in the comments below. Now what I've done there is I've grabbed another flag no wind, put that on the top left hand corner of the R just to have sort of like an upswept bit. We're going to do a little bit of detailing with a smile outline as well. You want to free scale that down just to sort of make it sort of extra curved. It's a little bit sort of like scroll work is what this is. Just adds a little bit of an extra touch on the end, and we're going to do that again with another smile outline. Just free scale that down, just make it a little bit smaller as well, curve it inwards, and another one curling outwards. And then on the ends of them you want to grab a couple of circles, and we're going to make them right small and just put them on the ends, and that's sort of just a little bit of extra detail. You can't really see this little bit on the gun, but in the lobby you can see it, and it's really extra detail, which makes the emblems look super good. So what I've done is there, we're now adding a little bit of shading over the top, a little bit of detailing. Now it's up to you if you want to go any opacities on this, but I've just left it plain black, no dropping of opacities, but use a half star which is near the ninja star, drop that on there, and then you want to get yourself another sort of eye, free scale that down, make it nice and sort of skinny and long, and that wants to be black as well. We'll put that over the right hand side of that part of the R. That's looking really nice. Then you want to grab yourself a half shuriken, and then put that up at the top, sort of where that half column is, just lay that over the top, and that's just an extra bit of shadow detail, and free scale that so the curve matches the half column at the top there. Then you want to copy and paste one of the private first classes, lay that over the top, and turn it black, and just sort of go over sort of just over halfway of that part of the map, the image, and then grab yourself, copy and paste a flag no wind, and you're gonna have to faff around with the free scaling on that just to get that right. So we're gonna just go over the top of them flag no winds, and then grab yourself another sort of eye that is elongated and nice and skinny. You can copy and paste the ones you've already done, or you can grab a new one and just turn it black. Then you just want to make them sort of over the right hand side of that bottom part of the R. Very straightforward. If any time you're getting lost, feel free to hit the pause button or rewind. It is a little bit sort of it's a technical one, this is, but it's really simple once you've watched it a couple of times. So we just put another piece on the R, again another eye, and we've really made that long and skinny, and we've stretched that out so it's just touching the ninja star on the left, and then you want to put half shuriken at the bottom as well, and it's looking real good. But what we are going to do as well, we're going to add some background detail on this. It was sort of like, there isn't enough to do the full background detail, but we done the majority of it, and it's enough. The bits I've done are enough to make it look good. We've run out of layers, but it's enough to really make it look really cool. So you can see I'm just faffing around with the half shuriken, putting a bit of black, and we're going to lower that down on the layers towards the bottom layer, and that's going to sit under there. And basically that's what we're going to do for the whole shading. We're going to copy and paste the layers and pull it down underneath so it's at the bottom. So I've done that center sort of line that goes down the middle. That's going to have a black background as well, and it's a rinse and repeat. The only piece of the image that doesn't have a black background is the bottom part of the R, the curved part of the R that you can see that goes from the middle with the flag no winds and that eye on the bottom right of the R. So that's the only bit that you don't put shading on. But we sort of copy and paste that bar on the R, bring that down to the lower layers, sort of 1 or 2 layer, and just max it out a little bit. Just give yourself a little bit of a fatter outline. This is quite a sort of intricate sort of emblem, so a lot of detail you can see in the player lobby, but some of it is lost on the gun. But the main body of the Relentless logo looks really cool on the gun, and I'm sure a lot of people will be like, how the hell have you managed to pull this one off? So as always guys, like I said to you, feel free to check out the playlist. There's 41, we're on this episode 42, there's 41 other episodes. I'm still getting people asking me to do emblems I've already done, so please don't be that guy. If you are going to leave a suggestion in the comments below, please look at the playlist first. So obviously with all this outline you can see that I'm doing, you don't have to put that on if you guys are happy not to bother messing around with that. Obviously the first part of the image that you saw where I've done the main body of the image is plenty good enough. It still looks like the Relentless logo, looks absolutely awesome, and it is very satisfying when you're going around and beasting people with a Relentless emblem on your gun, that's for sure. I've had a couple of people ask me questions about how to freescale and stuff. Obviously click in the right thumbstick and freescale that way, that's the easiest way to freescale. Also I've had people ask me, how do you put emblems on the gun? Obviously a lot of you guys know, but you have to prestige your weapon twice to be able to get the emblem on the gun. So that's the way you do it. The first prestige on the gun gives you your clan tag on the gun, the second prestige gives you the emblem. But the emblem's all done and dusted guys, looks absolutely awesome, really pleased with the way that's come out. And as always, thanks ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Feel free to check me out on Facebook and Twitter, I'm on both of them, IXIVoodooIXI, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.